Bloodseeker.
You may now select your heroes. Prepare for battle.
Thank you so much, Tsunami. And yes, indeed, Trent, it is, I think what a lot of people would think is a lopsided match coming in. The odds might even reflect that, but Yellow Submarine, they got the grit, they got the fire. Do they got the draft, though? What do you think?
Yeah, they're climbing the ladder, right? They took down the lowest ranking sort of squads happening from Division 1, and now they're going to make their way all the way up and through this. So I like the fact that Taiga gave them some appreciation. Just like, yeah, these guys, you know, we scrimmed them. They look kind of scary, so just be warned. I do like their draft. I think the Bloodseeker was an excellent pick. Makes things a little bit tough there for the Night Stalker. I will say, I'm disappointed we didn't get the Topson Shadow Demon again, but I think it was for the best.
Yeah, you know, whenever you see that, an OG taking it, there's always that first instinct in your head, I think, which is to go, oh, this is going to be Topson playing it. And I think that they use that pretty well as far as, like, stopping certain other picks from coming up. It's like, it's the weirdest time when you have, like, heroes that are normally 5s that are suddenly flexes.
Yeah.
When you got this dude playing.
When he comes on an interview and says, like, hey, you know, sometimes I just really want to play Shadow Demon. You know, you make some assumptions.
True enough. Well,
apparently this was not one of those times.
Oh, Miposhka, who's quicker? Oh, nice. Give him the dance. Miposhka denies the rune over on the other side, and Saksa, none too happy about it. Does have boots first. And the Shadow Demon.
Yeah, that was pretty good considering they got the disruption to easily secure that one, so at least it doesn't go 3 for 1.
Too true. So the early laning setups looking like we're going to have the Shadow Demon and Night Stalker against Faceless Void and A. And this actually feels like it's going to be kind of a strong lane maybe with the Night Stalker in it. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, he's got the punches. Like, what can the AA and the Void really do, right? Most of the aggression can just kind of come out from Saksa and Seb whenever they want. Yeah, the only punish could be like if you get a little bit lucky with bashes and into a cold feet. Other than that, they should be pretty free.
In fact, they're even going to pull the wave here. Saksa trying to simultaneously block the camp, does it easy peasy there. And that's going to be the quick and easy pull back by the tower. So we'll get into a slightly better position. We'll keep our eyes on that one every now and then as mid lane, Tiny versus Void Spirit. We've seen it more than a few times.
Ow.
Yeah.
Miposhka just took a lot of damage though from a single disruption. He lost like 60% of his HP.
Ooh, 60.
100% win rate?
Damn.
Wow.
Man, he's a good player.
Sure, he had, I believe it was him who had that excellent game just the other day, where it was like ridiculous amounts of damage just being pumped out in the mid game to help carry them versus just error.
Yeah, getting that early Aghanim Scepter on the Void Spirit and was able to pair together with that Disruptor. And that's something interesting here too, is that I think all of these heroes on Yellow Submarine are not the same crew that we saw them playing with earlier. They're very dynamic with their drafts. It feels like at the very least. And of course, the man of the match yesterday, as we saw from the Reddit highlights, was Collapse.
Ah, yes.
Bloodseeker this time, and seeing if you can have a good time here as well.
Yes, I hope for another Chaos Knight game, but for now, he got his pick, right? Like, he got a really late in the draft gift handed over to him, and it looks like a pretty solid game. They have two of the best off-lane heroes in this patch, the position 4 Lina and the position 3 Bloodseeker. Very good at controlling the lane, should be good at contesting stacks. The hardest part about the Bloodseeker is always like buying the right items, because he has like a couple different variations, and then I think just those first like rotations out of the lane sometimes don't seem to go all that well. I don't know. I've lost a little bit of faith in the hero lately.
Yeah, he kind of like is super hit or miss, and then sometimes the rupture just feels like so
Radiant's
anemic and
courier
just
has
not
been
doing
killed.
anything. Very annoying.
This game, I think it's really good versus Tiny and Bloodseeker, though. Or sorry, Tiny and Night Stalker. Like, that is a frustrating couple of heroes get ruptured.
Yeah, I think so as well. You know, you can, like, because, you know, you use Rupture and then you throw that silence on them, and so much of them is about playing around their spells as well, particularly for the Tiny. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one to watch for. I think I loved what Miposhka was saying, too, in the interview that we saw from yesterday. I don't remember who it was Blizzard or somebody was like, where did you find this guy? And he's like, I don't know. We found him. The manager found him. We caught him. Sometimes these players just show up. 18-year-old Dota player.
No.
Mid lane, Topson went for a fairly advantageous trade, but he did not have the regen to back it up, so TORONTOTOKYO gets to stay, and Topson's doing the long run all the way back home. He has his boots and his bottle, so he'll get the refill, and he'll be back in time to contest the 4-minute rune. He just needs to ensure that he wins that battle, and that's why they're also bringing over the supports right now from Yellow Submarine. Saksa there, also in behind, but does not have enough mana, and he won't for the disruption either at the rune timing. Oh, Topson, are you too slow? Yeah, Miposhka can't even get the deny in time, and it won't matter anyway. Dota 2, ladies and gentlemen.
Sometimes it doesn't matter at all, but can they get killed with Miposhka? Topson wanting to make something of it, and he will draw first blood. Always the aggressive player. Makes it happen. It's good to go.
That was so weird. It's like, I went here for no reason, kind of. Like, if I had just never come, would they have even rotated the Shadow Demon, though?
Structures are
You know,
fortified.
all that stuff. Oh!
Wow.
Was that for him?
Yeah.
I think that was for him, mid. Yeah.
So he's trying to get the secure, and meanwhile up top, they're trying to jump on a mid one here. Has 11 stick charges and no tail behind him. So should be fine, although they have to wait for the tree to get cut, and Collapse takes advantage of it, finds the kill. That tree wasn't gone there.
Whoopsie. Ooh. Yeah, the regrow timings, I'm sure. Probably just, they probably cut it really early.
Yeah. Well, that is a frustrating one indeed. No more tangos left, man. It will fall. And 5-minute mark comes around. OG, though, securing looks like 2 of the bounty runes. Well, there is still that one on the other side of the map.
Oh, Tokyo gets to level 6 first and still almost falls there to Topson. Got very low and managed to jump out, though.
Yeah, can regen back up now, has the salve afterwards, and is going to go pick up that bottle refill. So he can maybe try and go again onto Tiny, but as you said, like, it's not a free jump onto this stage.
At the very least, Topson doesn't have anything to bottle.
Right.
His bounties are gone, but comes in, this is the first Resonant Pulse anyway.
In the meantime, punching away at mid one here constantly. And yeah, mid, they're just going to keep their eyes on it. I'm curious when we see the retreat back to go try and take the jungle, because there hasn't really been that many stacks that have been made. Not even the ancients yet.
Yeah, usually it's level 5. Oh, he's so close on so bad.
Oh my god, barely getting out of there.
It's like
TORONTOTOKYO.
a mini taunt every time that he just walks away from you. You know, you're so bad. You know, he couldn't even kill this like 20 HP Lina. I feel like this is a pub tilting tactic.
It's interesting, yeah.
Dire's
You can
courier
just like,
has been killed.
you know, all chat period or something, you know? that's the tilt play. OG definitely a team that know a lot about that.
That's true. Down bottom, we got 3 stacks onto yatoro. Oh, 4. Whoa, long range snipe. Can I get a 5? Ladies and gentlemen.
Dude.
Not enough, though.
Where's your time walk now? Where's your time walk now?
Yeah, seriously, that was excellent timing from Saksa to punish that. Uh-oh.
Still looking.
Oh, he's got the silence.
Time. Dude, they got him. Dive in. Seb taking full advantage. And Saksa the one that sets up that kill.
Oh, that's so sick having the silence at level 5 to punish the Faceless Void.
Really nice. Damn. And in the meantime, like, I think that that's one of those things is Topson gets brought down very low and actually going to jump in TORONTOTOKYO, trying to make up for it with this haste rune. But he's going to take some extra damage there. Topson will be forced out of lane.
Yeah, he cannot stick around with the regen coming back, with the bottle charges still being there. He'll have the jump, so he's out of there. And again, it's going to be Topson returning for a power rune timing, more than likely at the 8-minute mark. Oh, Seb. Yo, we tipping?
A little bit.
Let's go.
I like it. He's getting the feelings going. He's got his magical golden gloves.
Well, I see 14 denies on Seb and 11 on yatoro, so I think I know why we're tipping. I feel like these guys are having a deny battle.
Yeah, that seems likely. And no matter what, your Night Stalker's gonna win that one because, you know, you're trying to get those last hits on Void. Farm matters much more there.
Maybe it's because he doesn't have a taunt on the Night Stalker, so he's jealous. He has the tip instead.
That's fair. TORONTOTOKYO playing around with Topson. Good top, the cold feet will not connect.
Heavenly Grace seal.
Avalanche turnaround. Big plays. They take down Mr. Tokyo.
Yeah, Topson wants a bit more there
Radiant's
too.
middle tower is under attack.
Well, thinking
Gonna
about
find it though. Man, the Heavenly Graces. That's nice. That was only level 2. So much regen.
Dude, I'm telling you, this is my spell. If there's one spell that I can find an ability draft, that's the spell.
Makes sense. You'll take it on anyone.
Give it to him. Give him the Heavenly Grace. You can't hurt me now. I'm Sven. Get the hell back over here. I'm gonna beat your ass. So bad. He's gonna get out of there. Does have a stun up in 6. And with God's Strength wearing off, it looks like Midone has to run away.
Meanwhile, Topson finds yatoro, but he gets the time walk back to full HP after the combo. And gives him the tip for his efforts.
Nice. Hopefully.
Good. Yes. Look at the vision committed for him down here.
You know what this reminds me of? It's like a dance battle or something, you know? It's like whoever makes the last big move is the one that wins it, you know?
Those are the movies that need a comeback. Some step up?
Exactly.
Is that what we're into here?
Yeah. You got served. It's amazing. Oh, Chrono, mid lane.
Oh, the counterplay?
Radiant
Oh, give him the
structures
tip
are
afterwards. Or does
fortified.
Topson get out? Oh my god, Topson run away. Trying to live. Sucks is nearby. Doesn't have the disruption though.
Dyer's
Wasn't
top
able
tower
to
is
save
under
the
attack.
tiny TORONTOTOKYO now. Also going in deeper. They find 3 kills.
Oh, the moment was ripe for a return tip. But he couldn't get it.
Dyer's middle tower is under
Beautiful stuff
attack.
there. And that's Seb rotating and not able to get a punish by the looks of it on the Night Stalker, right? So that's his ulti used.
Ooh, right as daytime comes around as well. So that is going to signal a long period of inactivity for Night Stalker. He is getting close to a Midas if he wants to finish that off. He right now has the pipe queued up, but I'm wondering if he's thinking about it.
That's a good question. I assumed it might have just been a glimmer. Like he gets the gloves now, might build a glimmer later too. That could also be all right.
Good.
yatoro, will he live this time? Yep.
Dyer's
Oh,
top
please
tower
tip him again.
is
He might
under
be out of
attack.
tips at this point, actually, or maybe he just wants to save his
Radiant's
last one for
bottom
something good.
tower is under attack. Dyer's structures are fortified.
thing.
Yeah, that is. It's not that
Dyer's
costly.
top
Obviously, it's like
tower is
100 or
under
220 mana for the combo, but it's kind of annoying. Oh, just keep getting away.
And that kill yet again.
Please, no, not again.
It is not a hero that has as many options to get out, so they will
Radiant's
find that
bottom
kill.
tower
And
is
Topson's
fallen.
still chasing in here.
Radiant's middle
oh
tower
no.
Fine
is
with
under
Miposhka.
attack.
Oh, is he? No.
Radiant structures
How
are
did he
fortified.
get away? All right, Topson's pissed.
Run!
Topson's so mad. Oh, they're so mad. Miposhka. Oh, he's gonna be found. Oh man, they got him in the end. Oh, crap.
Radiant's middle
One
tower
Rupture.
is under
Doesn't
attack.
quite have the range. Rupture's no tail. Instead, buyback from AA.
He's level
I
6.
know this one. Topson trying to get away. TORONTOTOKYO tries to get the chase down. Can't quite catch him though. Does have 2 points up the laser on it. There's the pullback and the save. Trying to make it work. Will it happen? There's the Laguna Blade and the touch of the Ice Blast is enough to secure the kill onto Topson.
Radiant's bottom
Buyback,
tower
but they
is
got the
under
kill on
attack.
the Tiny.
Whew. That's a worthy buyback. Helping with the slow there with the Heavenly Grace, just trying to get as much effort as they can to actually get the chase down. Ends up being a positive trade for them. Even the AA gained gold after all that, so I'm sure Miposhka's gonna be happy about that one.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
What's the scoop on mid one? Looks like he's still 0-0-0 and has a lot of farms. So sure, some of the kills I think have been favoring a little bit more Yellow Submarine's way, but look who's on top of the net worth.
Yeah,
it's Sven and a Night Stalker.
And you compare to, you know, his opponent, the Faceless Void has really not been able to have that same level of success. And gonna make this rotation down here, trying to catch mid one, but won't be able to catch him. Just a little bit too late. God, he's so fast.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, you think about how valuable something like the Rupture can be in those moments, though. They're just not able to get there quite in time. Probably gonna need to catch up with the Void Spirit and try and like go together.
True. Well, it's interesting too, though, like thinking about the sort of dynamic of this game. We've been seeing a lot of tips back and forth, a lot of sort of like who's going to be the one that makes the moves. It's almost feeling like, I don't know, the Void isn't even the one that's like mainly there for farming. Like he's kind of been the one making those rotations, and it's kind of been the other heroes that are sort of AFK getting their farm up. Whether it's, you know, the Bloodseeker or the Void Spirit a little bit. They're the ones that have been given a little bit more priority.
Now, nighttime's coming back, so it's just like, feels like maybe Yellow Submarine really would like to do something with this Chrono, or do you hold the Chrono and try and counterplay when the nighttime happens? That's kind of another way to look at it, right? Like, you have a better idea as to when OG will be getting aggressive.
Well, there's the ulti.
Yeah, I mean, he had to use it semi-defensively, but he doesn't mind using it at this point just because of the duration.
Topson going in again.
Yeah, it'll help carry him like closer towards the nighttime anyway, and then he'll just be back in action. So, sure, he won't have the Dark Ascension, but Hunter in the night is obviously
Radiant's
still
middle
super important.
tower is under attack.
That is a, like you said, sort of just a hold the ground moment for him, and he is going to finish off that pipe. It looks like on Seb. So now Upton going for the greedier play of just stacking onto a lot of that gold for a Midas.
They have so much magical damage. It's pretty much all magical damage outside of like the pure damage of the Bloodseeker. Aside from that, it's mostly magic that we're dealing with here because, I mean, Faceless Void is just so much magic damage. Void Spirit's obviously a lot of magic damage, especially when you go for this Aghanims build, and then it's Alina and AAA. Like, pipes all around. I wouldn't mind 2 pipes in this game.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering if we might even see like, or Void Spirit was going to think about going for like that Deso build. I feel like it's super dead now, but it's one of those games where sometimes that mixed damage can make a difference. They're sort of queuing up here on Yatoro. He's got to be careful.
He is away for nighttime though. He needs the extended silence duration.
Avalanche, toss up. He's not going to go for it. And do they have enough to bring him down in time? Jumps away, TP's out. Doesn't escape. Yatoro down low, but they get the disruption. All right, that's enough for the kill.
That was close. Yeah, a bit greedy going early, but that's okay. They still managed to get it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And in the meantime, they were able to sneak on in there and take a couple bounty runs, it looks like, on the side of Yellow Submarine. A 2,000 gold lead for OG. Again, relatively close between these two squads.
Topson has his blink now, though.
Yeah.
And so now he's going to be able to join in with the Sven and the Night Stalker, and I think there's some really great targets for a blinking Tiny. He's already been very aggressive, actually caught several of them. Maybe if he couldn't get the kills still. Getting his combo out before the blink was pretty easy. Now it should be even easier.
And dude, again, mid one just recognizing the danger and just gets out of there. There's 4 heroes that rotated bottom for mid one. Like, those are the types of plays that save the game.
Yeah, they haven't invaded that part of the map at all, pretty much. He has 163 last hits. I think this is a game to go back and we haven't talked that much about mid one, simply because we're also covering a lot of the action and everything. But I think if you just go back and watch his pattern and the way he's been moving here, it's obviously been very impressive with how much he's gained.
Really, really good stuff. And then the rest of the team comes over, connects, and now they're going to try and get set up on a bit. This is devastating. That Blinken finds the A at the start. Can't buy back this time. But Topson, there with no tail, does not have to worry about anything. And in fact, they found another. Collapse, maybe in a little bit of trouble here as they're going to dive in on them. Stun goes out. Topson isn't able to get out of the silence in time, but there's no way for Collapse to get out of this.
Yeah, just want to waste the Rusher.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
You expected
Ooh.
Yeah.
No opportunity to really find the chrono. It's nighttime,
Radiant
so fights are already going to be a little bit
fortified.
difficult. Plus the Ascension pops out, so they're not too keen on fighting into that one. That's going to send them back. And, oh, they smoke right in front of them.
He just jumped into everybody. Topson blinked. High ground, having no vision. Might be fine still. Seb is still nearby.
No, they can't kill him. Yeah, it's way too
Radiant's
risky.
bottom
And the
tower
pipe's
has
delivered to Seb there, so Laguna Blades and everything just not going to be that great.
Topson's crazy. Gotta love this guy. 6,000 gold lead now for OG. As the panel talked
Radiant's
about it,
bottom
wait for your
tower is
timing
under
and
attack.
hit it hard, and that's what they're doing. These nighttime ganks and rotations are bearing a lot of fruit, and now they take over that outpost pre-20 minutes. They are well on their way to just running away with this game.
It was a very good start for Yellow Submarine too, especially with some of the earlier like failed movements from Topson and not able to like you know, think about how much worse this Voids game could have been if he just gotten a few like one more spell thrown onto several of these tiny combos.
Dyer's top tower
Did
is under attack.
pretty well early, but the Aghanim's is coming out. And that'll be Toronto-Tokyo's next Hail Mary play there. If he can catch No Tail, that's going to change a lot of the game plan here. As No Tail has 5 clarities queued up. He's now purchased 1. Only 4 to go to complete his master plan here.
That's great.
He's like bats, these arcanes, far too expensive. And look, there's a rupture.
He just sits there and
Walk it off.
it's so. He doesn't even have the talent yet for the plus 10 HP regen. He's loving life. Till showing how it's done.
Now, I mean, how good's the silence though? They don't have any way to dispel on anyone, right? Everyone's at least going to be silenced up here by the Void Spirits, so that's something. See if they can capitalize on that in the moment.
Yeah, I guess that they kind of have to find No Tail, don't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously he's got to dispel on other people, but not himself.
Saksa not there with the rest of the team right now, and they're gonna find Topson. He's left alone. They were not prepped at all for this. Topson's
I
out.
would have
have called you ally.
I don't actually know. I saw the mini map. I'm not sure what happened there. I don't think he was in this. I think he just got caught. Try to catch a wave.
Well, that is
Radiant's
unfortunate,
bottom
but not the
tower
end of the
is
world
under
by a stretch of the
attack.
imagination.
Seb's just punching a tier 3 right now. Sending so bad back home.
That's silly. I mean, there's nothing that can catch him and hurt him right now. They just don't have that lockdown if they have eyes on Void Spirit. And mid one did have the Aghanims queued up, but went back instead for the AC. An unfortunate thing about this for Yellow Submarine is that they're not going to be able to get this outpost in time because Seb is just like so domineering in this side of the map. Like he owns this entire area.
He has had a medallion sitting on his courier for like 2.5 minutes at this point. Doesn't even need it. Just chilling in the base.
Time is money.
Money to burn.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. He wants to bring out the whole thing. Bring out the whole Solar Crest.
And that was both outposts controlled, so the lead will grow even further for OG now.
Oh yeah. Danger, danger. A rotation up top to see if they can find Topson. He is hiding down the street for the moment, but they can't really make that move. And you can see that area where they can farm safely right now is just so small. It's just right in here, and then the whole rest of the map is controlled by OG. And now they're gonna try and take that away from them too.
Yeah, and they have so many wards down there, so that they know exactly what's happening here.
Tokyo. Hello, hello. Immediately gonna pop the ulti. They only find one. This actually could be okay for Yellow Submarine if they can get out with everybody. But it's probably gonna open up Roche for free. Oh, Yatoro. They found him.
Oh, they got him.
Now, that's unfortunate. Poor old Faceless Void, who gets silenced and now is going to get beaten down to death. The stun comes out. Saksa, of all people, is the one that gets the kill.
And with the medallion on Seb, they can easily Roche if they'd like to, which one would think would be the plan.
Jump in mid, but no follow-up. Yeah, and they're going to go on into there. No need for nighttime. OG just continuing to play this so freaking well. Ice Blast is going to connect, but I do not think that they're going to care all that much. And this is already so bad. Trying to bend back Seb. Roche is now dead, and they got to get the hell out of there. Topson, both of them damage. Oh, maybe the turn though. Collapse here onto Topson, trying to beat him dead. Oh, but the toss away. And now he's living. He gets the GA out, and it's not going to be enough. Topson trying to live. He gets the silent stun. Can they get the kill? They will finally bring him down. And now Miposhka's going to land onto all four of them, actually. Midone walked into it, but do they have enough damage afterwards? The A blast comes through. They're starting to kill the rest of them off. Have OG gone too far? Collapse is coming in for the cleanup. No tail trying to TP out. Get out of there. All four are dead, and Midone stunned up. He's got the Aegis, but can he escape? Trying to
they need a bash.
Oh, they get an invisible. They got the high five afterwards.
He's coming back in.
Oh my god, this guy's insane. Dude,
Midone, please. Midone, please. I mean, he has this sentry. He's feeling confident.
There's a sentry right over here. They find it. He's turning around and beats so bad to death. And No Tail, appreciating the play, says, all right, I'll give you a little something there. All right, now
oh no.
Midone, have you gone too far? No, Top.
Now a team's coming.
All right, there's the chase down. It was only a moment where the game ended up looking a little bit bad. Collapse gonna be bashed. Collapse gonna be killed.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Pain.
Yeah.
Slight comeback, but not quite enough to lift them out of this hole, especially when they don't get the Aegis, because there was so much time left. If only they could have found that, that would have been quite glorious, but they weren't able to just rest on the laurels they achieved. They pushed it a little bit too far themselves. Now they're going to jump again on the yatoro. Oh, man, he's dropping low. He's gone.
Oh, No Tail. This is the boss there. It only takes a second, man. It only takes a second, and now they might have to buy back on Void if they want to defend against this. I don't think they can even if you buy back on him. Who's that chrono?
All I know is that No Tail really likes this on the night lab.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And blinking save purchase from Saksa too, so now the chrono not gonna be that effective. They're just trying to YOLO win this game.
Has fallen.
The thing about it that's interesting is that it's not even an all chat laugh. It's just him laughing to himself and his team. He's just giggling.
He's doing it for the fans, you know.
True enough. All right, mid one, no BKB, no problem. They're beating it down this tier 3 tower, hoping to find a touch here to finish him off. They jump in, get another silence. Got the silence on the No Tail as well. Ice blast combo together, but the save is there. Can they burst him down in time? I'm not so sure. They have another blood right out, but it is too dangerous. Chased outside the base. $13K.
And once more, lots of time left. Do we have anything coming up to maybe help things out? We have the BKB being worked on for TORONTOTOKYO. We have a 10-second BKB done now for yatoro. That's pretty nice. Good dodge there from TORONTOTOKYO.
Heroes that can actually get away from the spend madness.
Something that can't be dispelled. Helpful.
You know, I have to say that part of the success in the games that we saw yesterday from Yellow Submarine was giving Collapse like a game-winning hero. And I think Bloodseeker can be that hero sometimes, but I feel like this build is not really that build. And it goes back to what you were talking about at the start of the game. Like, it's kind of what he needs to do, but I don't know if it fits well with like the way that their team is firing on all cylinders when they're at their best.
I think he just missed a crucial part of the game where you're hoping to snowball a little bit, and instead they lost a lot of those fights to OG, and so you get this like support-ish Bloodseeker, where the net worth doesn't really translate that well. I mean, he's trying to put it onto yatoro on the Faceless Void, but that's also a hero that relies on that chrono.
Oh, and the tips are coming back. They saved enough of them for the late game. They know when it's time to go. They still need to get a tier 1 tower up top because that's just been the pace of this game, which is fine. Oh, and Yataro's just gonna try and get out of here, just out of vision.
Yeah, Seb was hunting.
But yeah,
Radiant's
one
top
final
tower is under attack.
lane of towers and racks left before Megas come out, and I'm struggling to find a way that Yellow Submarine can win these fights.
Radiant's
I mean, it feels like it has to be that just giant chrono again.
Yeah, like put a chrono and a follow-up Blood Rite or something, because, I mean, we still have parts that are alright, right? Like, do we have anything that gets rid of the silence still? I don't think we do. No. So we still don't have any Dispel.
Okay.
Maybe they can chain things together if they can help control up No Tail.
Silence onto everybody. Okay.
He's trying to bait.
Still going. They have the rupture, but the toss away. Collapse. Silence is going to be there. Oh, good GA gets out. And that might be enough to stop the fight, at least for the moment.
He's holding his assimilate, hoping that mid one will jump in, so then his team can actually show themselves and get close enough to mid one.
Ooh, and the silence. Mid one was thinking about it. Decided not to. Topson. Oh, he's got great positioning here. Assimilate comes out, jumps forward. Chrono, it only caught onto one. They have so much save, it's not going to work. And the back line, Topson finds them all. Miposhka dropping low. Set's going to kill him off mid one. Retreating from yatoro. TORONTOTOKYO on top of him. Can they chase this down enough? I'm not so sure. Light strike array, it's a good hit on the mid one. TORONTOTOKYO still backing away, but mid one turns. He's going to bash mid cleave. Can they kill him off? They will. That is down on everybody. Silence, but the chase down is there. GG is called, and OG do it. Just about the time in our panel said 27 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was a nice victory from OG. Great draft. And you can just see how it's all going to come together. And mid one.